Hi, Rob here at the Rack Shop, and we're just going to go over real quick the Yakima JayHook. This is one of Yakima's vertical kayak carriers. So a vertical carrier means that the boat's going to be placed on its side versus horizontal, which is the other way to carry a boat. Horizontal, it lays flat, so the same way it sits in the water, it'll sit on top of your mount. So why choose a vertical? Well, if you're trying to fit multiple boats, or maybe your kayak and a bike, or a kayak and cargo, what have you, this actually gives you more usable room on the opposite side of your boat. So this is again the Yakima JayHook. It's a very economical carrier from Yakima. It's in a fixed position here, so this top portion does remain upright. If you want something that goes sits flatter, you will want to take a look at Yakima's JayLo. Click the link in the description below, or maybe a tag. We'll link to it somewhere if you want to check that one out as well. For this one here, again, this is going to be a quick look kind of out of the box and let you know what you can expect. Dimensionally, the box is 25 inches long by about a foot and by about 7 inches. And then weight, the whole kit boxed up is just about 13 pounds. So we've already taken one out and have pre-assembled it. So there is assembly on this carrier, but just kind of take a look at what you get inside. We've got the other carrier, and then we've got the hardware pack, your instruction manuals, your load straps, your balancer and tie downs. Again, this is a full kit to carry one boat up to 80 pounds right out of the box. So if you want to carry two boats, just pick up another set and place it on the other side of your crossbars. So just kind of go over this carrier here. I did mention we did already do some pre-assembly. I say assembly, but it's really nothing too crazy. What we have here, there's a metal plate that fits over top of the main unit. And then once you install that, which just rests there, then you install this rubber top piece. And then there's plastic push pins that you just push down into these holes and keep this rubber pad in place. So it's pretty easy install. It doesn't take but a few minutes, and no tools required. And it's relatively easy on and off, but if you do want something that's super quick to take on and off, again, check out the Yakima JayLo. That one's super quick on and off. Now, as far as this hardware goes, if you're familiar with Yakima products at all, it uses a similar type of hardware to their Warrior Series baskets and some of their other mounts. Give you a closer look here. So the back end has a carriage bolt that'll fit into this bottom bracket. And on this side actually has, if you can see that, an elongated slot there. And the bolt's more of a T-shaped style. So what happens is you sit this on the load bar, which there are rubber pads here to help provide grip and protection to the crossbars. Swing this on the underside. You'll line that bolt so it can slip through this slot here. Once it has, just give it a little quarter turn, and that'll engage into the base plate, and then tighten up your wing knobs. So we'll do that here on our sample bar. So we'll just rest it on the bar, drop in the bolt, quarter turn, it's engaged, and now we tighten up the wing knobs. So again, it's nothing too complicated, just slightly time consuming if that, but a pretty straightforward design. Okay, so gonna just do this till it's nice and firm. You might be wondering, does this have locks? It does not have locks, and there's not a way to secure it. Perhaps if you were to take like a cable lock and lock around this hoop down to the bars, you could do so. But if you're doing something with security, again, the Yakima JayLo, that's kind of the ones with all the bells and whistles, folding down, easy on, easy off, lockability. Again, check that one out, the Yakima JayLo. Another thing you might be wondering, and since we have you here, we can show you real quick, or at least simulate how to actually tie your boat to this carrier. You might be wondering how that's done. And again, you've got load straps that come with it. And these are really great straps. They're your standard cam buckle, if you've ever seen that. So you may already have straps like a ratcheting strap, which those are super strong and hold really well. But the problem is, it can be, is that ratcheting mechanism can actually cause you to apply too much force, and that can damage the gear or the racks. So we recommend these cam straps, and they come with the kit, so go ahead and use them. Again, real simple to use. Just press this button, you feed it through the bottom and pull it straight. So you can always pull it tighter, but it won't loosen until you press this release button. So really good, strong straps. I use these for all sorts of cargo on the roof, not just kayaks. So yeah, you've got your strap here. Just swing around to this side. This box here is going to be our kayak for the moment. Move this a little closer so you can see. So what you'll do, well, before you load your kayak, get your strap, feed one in through the hoop on the top, and then just kind of maybe even it out and set it aside. What you'll do from here, you'll load your kayak. And of course, your kayak's gonna be a lot wider, so the strap will end up, once you grab it and fling it over the nose of your kayak, the strap will end up on the top of the hoop and come over the boat. And then from here, you just kind of work the strap, bring your buckle up to about midway up on the kayak. And then your open-ended portion of the strap, what you're gonna do is go underneath the load bar, behind the mounting tower, and then feed it through the bottom of the buckle. So by going behind the mounting tower, what that's gonna do is provide an extra layer of security in preventing that strap from possibly slipping off. So if you did it on the front side, there's a possibility of it potentially slipping off, and you don't want that. So just feed it through the bottom and then pull this nice and tight. And then that'll be really good and secure. You can neatly bundle it up, tie it off, maybe throw it into the open cockpit. Again, if you just repeat this on your back bar, it'd be the exact same setup here. And you're not quite done. We get asked a lot, do I need to use the front and rear tie down straps? Blanket statement, yes, because you never know when you're gonna hit extra wind. And when you drive, it doesn't take much speed to actually generate a lot of extra wind force and lift, which is what you don't want on these mounts. So the straps provided to tie off the front and back. On most vehicles nowadays, the fronts are pretty well protected with plastic shrouding, the bumper itself. They button them up for aerodynamics, for fuel economy. So there may not be a lot of tie down points. Some vehicles may have tow hooks on the front, maybe tow hooks on the back, or a hitch on the back that you can use to tie down. But if you don't have anything, Yakima sells these hood anchors. So you can buy these in sets of 2, and pretty neat and clever little product. What you do is open up your hood or hatch or trunk, and you insert this thicker portion, then you close the hood, hatch, or trunk, leaving this hoop exposed. And then from there, you've got a nice, easy to use tie down point. And then when you don't need it, just take it off and store it aside, and a good reliable tie down point. So again, this has just been a real quick rundown of the Yakima JayHook. They're a vertical kayak carrier. For complete details, specifications, click on the link in the description below, or feel free to reach out to us, call, email, swing by the shop. Be happy to go over all your options and talk over the perfect system for you. So again, just real quick and dirty, but like always, thanks for watching.